4 steps you should take to become more productive. Last night, a friend of mine, let's call him Timothy, took me to his mentor. He was going to get some business advice and wanted someone to tag along for the ride. Having nothing to do for the rest of the day, I decided to go. After waiting for about an hour at his office, we finally got that chance to meet him, a simple-looking guy, supposed to be a guru in his field, with a twitchy left eye. Timothy and his mentor talked for about half an hour or so, and I sat there quietly nodding my head. To be honest, the entire discourse was quite engrossing and truly inspiring to say the least. But if there is one thing that clicked, and that I'd like to share it with you guys, is his reply to my friend's doubts of failure. I am doing everything right, asked the now vulnerable Timothy, but there is this looming fear, this doubt that is eating me alive. What should I do about it? I am not the kind of person you should be asking this question, was the reply. I have never had the fear of failure, so I don't know what to say to you. All I have ever done in my life is done each day's work to the best of my abilities. That's it, and I would advise you to do the same. Will you succeed? He went on. Will you fail? No one can guarantee that. That is something out of your jurisdiction. Even if you do everything right, there is still a chance that you might fail. And even if you do fail, then what? Will the earth shatter? Or will the skies fall over? Businesses fail, that's the fact of life, and you should be strong enough to take that bet. Either you do everything right, one step at a time, one task a day, and trust the journey and increase your chances of success. Or you keep on obsessing about the future, fretting about failure, instead of doing the actual work and increasing your chances of failure. Your best bet is to do each task to the best of your abilities and leave the rest to God. The reason this mini speech hit me is because that is exactly what I did to become a better person than I was a couple of years ago. And even if you're not a proponent of fate or a believer in God, there's a practical truth to what the mentor said. In fact, the great Stoics also had a similar approach to life. Do right. Do your best. Treat others as you want to be treated. Lou Holtz. Here are a few practical steps that I took to make my life a little bit better. If you're new here, consider subscribing. 1. Write down your goals. I know how big of a cliche this is, but there's a reason why it is such a big cliche. It works. Take out a pen and a paper, and write down all of the things you want to achieve. Think of something that you want to do or need to do. It can be anything from your homework to an art project, or maybe as trivial as cleaning up your room. List out as many things as possible. Everybody has their own Mount Everest they were put on this earth to climb. Seth Godin. 2. Prioritize your goals. Divide them based on priorities. An assignment due this week should be at the top, an art project, a bit lower. 3. Break them down. Break down each goal into little ones that you know you can easily accomplish. Make sure to also spread them across a few weeks or months depending upon the estimated time for the project. For example, if your goal is to read a book, don't force yourself to read 100 pages in one go, because that's plain stupid. Think about it this way: if you want to become a swimmer, would you simply dive into a sea, or would you first start learning in a pool? Start by reading 10 pages a day. After a week, turn it up to 12 or 15 a day, and keep on increasing each week until you have reached your goal of reading 100 pages a day. 4. Become accountable. The ultimate goal is to live a better life, and to do that we have to take one step at a time, and for that we require consistency. How do you ensure consistency and productivity? Here's how I did it. At the start of my freelancing career, I only took projects when I felt like it. Some months I'd earn more, while on others I'd be asking for financial help. After months of going nowhere and almost sabotaging my career, I decided to do a simple thing that changed everything for the better. I committed myself to writing 1,000 words a day, except weekends, for the entire month. This was an easy goal because there were days when I wrote 3,000 words a day when one of my deadlines was tight. The idea was to become consistent. To keep track of it, I decided to create a simple spreadsheet on Google Docs. The first couple of days were easy because I was feeling motivated. The third day was a bit difficult because I was losing motivation. The magic happened on the fourth day when I didn't feel like doing the work but ended up doing it because of the sheer fact that I had to report it on my spreadsheet. At the end of this little experiment, I had earned more than I had ever earned in a month. If there is anything that I would like you to take away from all this is to set yourself a goal every night and complete it every day without fearing the outcome. You enjoyed this video, right? Our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. Also, we have hand-picked other interesting videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you won't miss other educative videos like this. We love you. Thank you.